Want to be a great leader but don't want to come across as bossy? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can lead effectively without being bossy or demanding, and then get people to respect you for it. Hey, my name is Rico Nasol. I'm an executive, entrepreneur, and leadership coach. A lot of people think in order to be a good leader, they have to be bossy and demanding, but that's just not the case. I'm going to show you how to lead with confidence and to get people to respect your decisions without having to be bossy or demanding. So let's get into it. 1, let people know you expect it from them without micromanaging. If you're the leader, there's a good chance you're a bit of a control freak. After all, it's your job to make sure that everything gets done and everybody's doing their part. But while it's important to be clear about your expectations, there's a difference between being clear and being a micromanager. Micromanagers are those pesky people that are always looking over your shoulder, second guessing your every move. They never really give you a chance to prove yourself, and they're just waiting for you to make a mistake or waiting to have to step in so they can show you that they know what they're doing. If you want to be a successful leader, it's important to avoid being that micromanager. Let your team members know what you expect from them, and then give them space to do their jobs. Trust that they'll rise to the occasion and do the things that are needed to accomplish the goals. And if they don't, well, you can always then take the time later to do it yourself. But I'm guessing 99 times out of 100 that won't happen. But at least you gave them a fair shot. 2, encourage your teams to give their input and also be open to suggestions. There's nothing worse than feeling like your opinion doesn't count. As a leader, it's important to encourage your team members to share their thoughts and be open to other people's suggestions and perspectives as well. This not only shows that you value your input, but it also helps create a more cohesive and productive team. When everyone feels like they're heard and given a voice, they're more likely to buy into the vision and then work together and do what is needed to reach common goals. So next time you're leading a meeting or discussion, make sure you leave room for debate, perspectives, suggestions, and be open to hear all those different perspectives. Your team will appreciate it, and you might just be surprised by how many great ideas come out of the discussion. Always works for me. Lead by example and show that you're willing to work hard. It's often been said that the best way to lead is by example, and while there's a lot of certainty and truth to that statement, it's not always as easy as it sounds. Leading by example requires more hard work and dedication, but it also requires setting the right tone and creating a positive example for everyone to follow, modeling the behavior you want to see in your team. Fortunately, there's a few steps here that can help you do that. First is to lead by example by showing your work ethic. If you're putting in the extra work, they'll put in the extra work. I always tell my team that if there's trash on the floor, I'll pick it up. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done. If they see me doing it, they'll do it also. Second is to truly try to create an inclusive and supportive environment. If everyone feels valued and respected, the team members are more likely to buy into the vision and the goals of the team and work together to reach those goals. And finally, don't forget the power of positivity. Having a positive attitude, it's contagious. Show your team that you believe in them, that you know your team will be successful, and then you are positive in their ability to succeed. That rubs off on them. When you lead by example, you're setting the stage for success. 4, be supportive and positive even when things aren't going well. No one likes to be the bearer of bad news, but sometimes no matter how hard you try, things don't go according to plan. When this happens, it's important to stay positive even when you're feeling frustrated yourself. You're the leader. If you're frustrated, it'll stress your team out. If you're calm and positive, they'll remain calm and positive. This can be the difference between giving up and finding the right solution. So next time when things go wrong, keep your head up and stay positive. It might just be what helps you and the team get through the tough times together. Number 5, acknowledge your team's accomplishments and celebrate their successes. Good leaders are always looking for opportunities to let their team members know their hard work is appreciated. One way to do this is make it a point to celebrate your team's accomplishment and successes. And it doesn't have to be like high production value, ESPYs, awards, or anything like that. Sometimes a simple well done or great job in front of the rest of the team or during a meeting, that can go a long way in boosting morale and keeping your team motivated. And when the team member goes above and beyond, don't hesitate to let them know that you've noticed and that you're proud of their efforts. A little recognition can go a long way toward making your team feel valued and respected. Number 6, don't be afraid to admit when you don't know something and ask for help. If you don't know something, the best thing you can do is ask for help. It might seem like an obvious statement, but you'd be surprised how many people will just power through something even though they don't know what they're doing and they don't want to admit they need help. Maybe it's a pride thing, or maybe they're just afraid of looking foolish. But the truth is, there's no shame in admitting you don't know everything. In fact, admitting that you don't know everything shows your wisdom and how much you don't know, and that you know your own limitations. Asking for help shows that you're willing to take responsibility for your own learning. So next time when you're feeling stuck or that you're not sure what to do next, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. I do it all the time. That's why I hire people that are smarter than me. And chances are, if you do the same thing, you'll be glad you did. Managing a team can be difficult, but it's also incredibly rewarding. By following these tips, you can create an environment where your team feels valued, appreciated, and supported. And in turn, they'll work hard for you. They'll be inspired by you. They'll produce great work, and you'll have a high-performing team. So why not give it a try? What do you got to lose? Let me know how it goes in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, give it a subscribe, all the stuff. Share it with another colleague or friend or family member. I appreciate all your support. I'll see you next time.